So Israel Adesanya has come out yesterday and said this is his last shot and he's going to make the most of it. And it very well could be. As you know, Alex Pereira is an absolute beast of a man. Very gigantic for that weight class. He could be fighting at heavyweight. I don't think anyone doubts that for a second. Now, why would it be unlikely for him to get another title shot after this when he's lapped the division twice? Well, I'll tell you exactly why that is, guys. So it's very unlikely for a former champion to get more than 2 rematches against someone after losing both of those fights. As we've seen with Kobe Covington, he faced Kamaru Usman in 2 very competitive bouts, but he wasn't awarded another title shot, and he wouldn't have been if Kamaru Usman didn't drop that title. It's only looking like now Kobe Covington is getting back within the title picture after he dropped that title to Leon Edwards. So as you can see, Israel Adesanya is very correct in saying the fact that this could be his last shot. Alex Pereira could beat everyone else within the middleweight division, and Adesanya could be well and truly retired by then. So he realizes what's at stake here, and he knows he has to fight a perfect fight to beat Pereira. They did have a bit of history in kickboxing with Pereira getting 2 wins over him there as well. So that means this man is 4-0 against Israel Adesanya. I mean, that's absolutely incredible. Israel Adesanya may very well be the second best middleweight in the world right now, but it doesn't actually matter if he gets this loss against Pereira. Robert Whittaker's going to slip right back into that title picture, and he'll be the next one to take on Pereira. We see Robert Whittaker sitting tight now, waiting for the outcome of this bout and doing what he should be doing. Now, if Adesanya does lose this fight, it is a potential outcome for him to retire. He already came out and said in a press conference, I believe it was a few weeks ago, that he won't be doing this forever, and in a couple of years he'll be gone. So let's just appreciate Adesanya while he's here. He looks incredibly young, but believe it or not, he's getting into his mid-30s now. So it's just crazy how time can just sneak up on you like that. I remember the first time when I saw him face Robert Whittaker in Melbourne, Australia, being there, and he put on an absolute clinic. I thought this guy is just going to be the next big star. And that he was, and that he is. But Alex Pereira is no joke. He's definitely up against it within this one. I've seen a lot of training footage of Israel Adesanya doing a lot of grappling, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and wrestling, and I think it's a very smart decision for him. As we seen in their first contest, he did get him to the ground and he was able to control him there for quite some time. To me, it was very clear the discrepancy in skill between Israel Adesanya's grappling and Alex Pereira's grappling, or lack thereof. And I think he's really trying to expand on these skills so he can implement the same game plan when they face in a few weeks' time. The difference being that Adesanya has to fight a perfect fight because of Pereira's knockout power. When he connects with you, it's just good night, guys. Israel Adesanya may be the better martial artist. Alex Pereira has the ultimate equalizer. Like we see Deontay Wilder in boxing. Not the best boxer going around, but he knows enough, and when he connects with people, my God, do they just go into another dimension. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I can't wait for this pay-per-view. I'm definitely going to be tuning in. What a card! What a card. We've got Israel Adesanya versus Pereira. We've also got Gilbert Burns versus Jorge Masvidal. Guys, I couldn't ask for a better card. So what do you guys think? Do you agree that this could be Adesanya's last shot at the title? I certainly think that it could be, but I wouldn't rule him out having another run. I mean, he might have to sit on the sidelines for a little bit and face some lesser known opponents, but eventually Pereira, as history shows, champions tend to drop their titles, especially in a sport like mixed martial arts where absolutely anything can happen. There's so many ways to win, there's so many ways to lose, and there's so many ways to implement your game plan on your opponent. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and feel free to hit subscribe, but only if you're interested in the latest MMA news. Thanks very much for tuning in, everyone, and I'll catch you guys later.